is cuffing season, so I figured I would do a little love reading. Hello and welcome to my channel. This is the Indigo Jo channel and I am an intuitive tarot reader. Today we're going to be figuring out who is your secret admirer. So we have 3 piles to choose from. It goes from left to right. It's clear quartz, carnelian, and rhodonite. And I will show you an up close of these 3 piles right now as well. Once you have intuitively chosen the right pile for you, go ahead and click on the timestamp that I put in the description below for the reading. Hi Pile 1, this is for those of you who chose the clear quartz crystal card pile. Let's get started and see who your secret admirer is. So I started with 3 tarot cards for this reading, and I'm just going to go ahead and dive into those. What I see for you guys, I feel like whoever it is that is your secret admirer, they are someone who is probably very shy and likes to stay in the shadows. They definitely watch you from a distance, so it could be someone that is actually around you a lot or in your vicinity. Considering we're in a pandemic though, it just could very well be someone who you work with, who you see online in Zoom meetings or go to school with or something of that sort. But it's definitely someone who watches you online from a distance, and they definitely overthink how they should approach you or if they should approach you, and I don't think they have approached you in that way, in like a romantic way. They probably keep it just like a surface level connection. I do feel like this person is like an earth sign. I'm getting Virgo heavily, or Capricorn even. This person has like longer hair, if it's male or female. Male, it's probably like shoulder length type hair, but female, it's probably longer hair. They, if they're male, they could have facial hair or a mustache. I feel like, yeah, this person just is very shy and just wants to like take all precautions and analyze things from every single angle before they act or make any kind of moves, so I don't think they're going to. We have 9 of Swords, so I feel like they, you know, are in their heads most of the time and very, very anxious, and I think they just heavily fear rejection and are probably not the most positive-minded people. I mean, not saying they're like negative all the time, but I think they're very hard on themselves and have a problem with feeling like they're good enough. So I think that's kind of what they're battling with right now. It does kind of seem like they're viewing you and your interactions with other people, and they feel like you have a lot of options to choose from, and they don't feel like you would choose them. They see that you have like a more confident and fiery side than they do, and you also could be significantly younger than this person, and they just see you as like being like in your prime and socializing and having all of these connections, and they don't really know if they would be enough for you or if they would be something that you would want at this moment. So I think they are content with just kind of, oh, sorry, I heard something weird. They're content with just kind of watching you from a distance at this moment. And I think you kind of scare them a little bit. Like they feel like a boy when they're in your presence, and that intimidates them. It's like they turn into a little child again and they lose their words and they don't really know what to say. So I think that keeps them kind of quiet around you. I do feel like this person sees you as like a long-term kind of option, so they want like a long-term relationship if possible with you. And you know, 10 of Pentacles often means like marriage. It means, you know, financial commitment as well, so definitely could be someone that you work with, even could be like a boss type. But yeah, they definitely see you as someone that they would want to be with and like grow old with and be with for a really long time. but they view you as like Queen of Wands, so definitely like goddess material, someone who is very, very attractive, very hot, very sexy, very wanted in a lot of ways, like has their pick of the litter, basically someone who a lot of people admire and respect and want. And like I said, someone who's very fiery and is not afraid to share their opinions, not afraid to go after what they want. So I think they view you in that way, and they're like, okay, well, this person has everything. What can I add to this person's life? Like, why would they pick me when it seems like they can have whatever they want? But you're definitely this person's wish. You're like the sunflower. You're, you know, if you were a flower, they would pick you, sort of situation. So that's what I'm getting from the tarot cards. But let's see with the oracle. Well, first of all, you guys picked clear quartz. So clear quartz crystal is all about amplification. It's all about focus. It's all about magnitude. So clear quartz in itself is a crystal that offers up its energy to whatever is around it. So it's like if you're feeling like kind of low vibration, you can just pick up a clear quartz and like ask to amplify your energy, sort of thing. And even if you use clear quartz with other crystals, clear quartz can help amplify the energy of the crystal that you're using it with. So it's almost kind of like self-sacrificing, and I feel like that's the type of person that is your secret admirer, someone who wants to like offer up themselves to help someone else, and someone who's very generous and loving. And I feel like, you know, also with the energy of clear quartz, it's all about expansion and growth. So you have to think about, do you want to grow in your relationship? Because this is someone I think that you can grow with. Maybe at first it might not seem like the type of person you want to go after. It might not seem like a match. You know, because clear quartz isn't the shiniest crystal in the bunch. It's not the most attractive crystal in the bunch, but it is reliable. It's something that you can count on, that, you know, is very versatile as well. You can use it for literally anything. And I think this person is going to surprise you in that way, that they know a lot of things and they're very reliable in a lot of different ways. And I think you can really grow and expand with this person. And then we have Cancer. So this person could be a Cancer or have Cancer traits, but I feel like, you know, like I said before, I was getting the energy of a shy person, someone that kind of tends to hide away like a crab, like, you know, they have a lot of emotions underneath, like this water here at the bottom of the card, but they, on the surface, don't want to show that. So they might come off being a little bit more like cold, and it's not necessarily because they are, it's probably just because that's their hard shell, you know, that's their shyness coming out, because they don't want to expose all of their deep emotions and, like, you know, all of a sudden become a target in front of other people and become vulnerable. It says, we have here worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And even with this card also, I just get like someone over here is kind of crouched and like using their sheet as like a little shield around them, and I feel like that's this person. But I feel like you're very, like, you are in this person's vicinity somehow, you're in their energy somehow, so I do think this is someone that you interact with. And I think in order to crack this person open and get through to them and open them up a little bit, you would have to kind of appeal to them in a way that makes them feel comfortable. Maybe even, you know, if they're being quiet, be quiet with them. Like, make them feel like they're not less than in a way, even though I'm not saying that you do, but I think your energy is so much bigger that they probably get intimidated by it. So definitely be patient with this person, but I do get a sense that they are worth waiting for if that's something that you want in the future. And rest and rejuvenation. I think this person is kind of working on themselves. They're trying to work up the courage. They're trying to work up the energy to move forward in this. But right now they're not, you know, they're in this resting phase here. So I don't see them making any moves at the current moment. We have entrapment. So yeah, I feel like this person is like this masked figure in the corner, and they just feel kind of like stunned at the moment. Like, I think you've kind of stunned them, because I feel like they felt like they were hit with like Cupid's arrow, and now they're just stuck in whatever position they've been stuck in for a while, and they're not moving. So they're also masked. That tells me that they are not planning on revealing themselves anytime soon, and they're just kind of like stuck, but they are watching you, so there's that. They think you're very beautiful or handsome. They think you're stunning, and hopefully they'll be able to work up the courage to move towards you, or if you feel like you could be the one to make that move, there's that also. I do think you need to be very patient with them, though. But yeah, that's all I have for you, pile 1. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, or leave me a comment, and I'll see you in a future video. Thanks. Bye. Hi, pile 2. This is for those of you who chose the Carnelian crystal card pile. Let's get into your reading and see who your secret admirer is. Now, I pulled 3 tarot cards to get started with this, so I'm going to get into those first, and then we'll get into the oracle right after. Let's see. I'm feeling like this person who is admiring you secretly is really viewing you as like their light, kind of like, you know, the 3 wise men in the story, like, were guided by a star to go find Jesus. Sorry, not to get biblical on here. I'm not religious. That just came in mind. But they kind of see you in that way. Like, you're kind of angelic to them. You're like their guiding light, someone who really inspired them to kind of turn their life around or change their life in some way and be a better person. And you inspired them to really go within and to heal themselves, and that's really how they view you. And because you have this kind of pure light that they see, I think they're really afraid of messing things up with you, and they feel like they need to be really cautious around you for some reason, and that's probably why you don't know that they are admiring you yet. But I do see that, like with the Hermit card, I feel like you kind of inspired them to trust in themselves and trust in their own intuition, which maybe before they were just too busy or too involved with people and things and the material world to really look within and get to know themselves. And I think you guys really inspired them to do that. And I think they watch you definitely from afar, and they admire your work. So whatever you guys do for work, they are watching and they're admiring that a lot. If you guys are artists, they definitely love the art that you create, and they're so impressed by that. And you know, they may not be telling you this, you may not even know, but they are very impressed by you, and they think that you are like a prodigy, like you're this young, because this person might be older than you, like a bit older than you, and they kind of view you as like this young, like creative, energetic soul that just has so many great ideas and so much to contribute, and they really see this great potential in you, and they want to work with you and grow with you and help you grow your business or whatever it is that you work on. We have 3 of Pentacles here, so I feel like this is about collaboration. They want to collaborate with you. They want to be in your inner circle in some way, and I think they might approach you in that way. Like, they may approach you saying that they want to collaborate with you, that they want to work with you, that they want to invest in your project or help out in some way, or they might ask you for your help in one of their projects or something of that sort. But that is one way that they might approach you. You could also work with this person just already in general, and maybe that's how they know you. But I do feel like they will be coming in soon. We have Knight of Wands here. I feel like they're going to be coming in very passionately and probably offering you something of that sort. Like maybe, I think they're going to ask you if you want to meet with them. I'm not sure this is going to be a very committed right off the bat, but I think that they do want to rush in and speak to you. So I think that will be happening. And we have so much like passionate imagery in these cards, like so much red, like carnelian is red, this card is orange, red, 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 red. Oh my gosh, so much passionate energy here. And I feel like that's how this person feels towards you. They feel very like passionate. I think you really ignite this person's sacral chakra. We have the Taurus here. So this person could be a Taurus, or you could be a Taurus, but I feel like the bull here, I think it's a bull. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's a bull. I should know these things. This is representing the person, and I think they're kind of viewing you as like this goddess in the corner here. So they might be kind of like jealous of who you spend your time with, or they might be a little possessive of you, even though, you know, you guys aren't anything right now, but they're probably trying to overcome that. But I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of this like sacral energy here, like a lot of passionate, like repressed energy that they're having to deal with at this time. But they definitely want to enjoy the pleasurable moments of life with you, and they want to explore you in that way. And also maybe they want to like indulge with you, like eat some really good food. Maybe they want to cook you something. I know Taurus is known for having great taste in food, so I think they might want to cook with you or cook you something, and, you know, maybe be cozy with you, like maybe have like a night in or a weekend, like spend a weekend in with you and just kind of relax and enjoy each other's company and play house for a little bit. I think that's like their wish and their fantasy. But I do feel like this is like a stable person. Like once they like someone, they hold on to that crush for a while. So I don't feel like this person has like forgotten about you at all. I think they view you as like a goddess, like someone who really ignites their sensuality, or this person might be that type of person themselves. It says the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. So I feel like this person is very into nature. They have a very old soul kind of life force that connects with nature and animals very easily, and I think you do as well, so maybe you guys connect on that level. But they definitely want to indulge in this kind of like sensuality with you and connect to your feminine side. Like their feminine is very drawn to your feminine. Like you guys have the same kind of feminine energy, regardless of if this is a man or if you're a man, or if you're a woman, or if this person is a woman, or whatever. Just your like feminine energy, both of you guys' feminine energy kind of like is very similar, if not the same type of energy, if that makes any sense. So you guys might enjoy the same kind of art together, or you guys love the same kind of movies or the same kind of music, and those are the things that they want to explore with you, and, you know, maybe watch movies together or listen to music together or do some types of art together. I feel like you guys have really strong chemistry. We have the chemistry card here. It says there is a strong magnetic attraction here. And then even with the imagery in this card, it looks like this man is handing this woman a ball of light. So I feel like this person might want to be giving you a gift of some sort. He has his arms wrapped around her. I feel like this person really wants to take care of you, nurture you, kind of assure you that they're there, like comfort you in some way. I think they're going to be communicating that to you because we have a lot of blue here, and they're definitely going to communicate that you make them feel very like passionately about you. And I think there is a really strong chemical, like chemistry connection here. We have anxiety. I think they have anxiety about approaching you for sure, but I also feel like this is someone that you have had anxiety about in the past. I feel like this is someone that you are also very, very strongly into, but maybe in the past something went wrong, because I feel like you guys have probably shed some tears about this person or felt really anxious about this person, or something might have happened in this connection, and it not only worried you, but it worried this person as well. So I think they're kind of stuck in this energy before they can make any sort of moves, but I think they're coming out of it now. That's at least what I see in the cards. And then we also have temptation. So yeah, this is someone you probably have had dreams about. They definitely have had dreams about you. You're very tempting to them. I think you guys are kind of finishing a cycle that you've been in. So maybe the cycle that you've been in, things just didn't work in. But I think you have this chance to renew with this person and start over. So I think this time around, if it happens again, like if you guys come together again, I do think it's going to be different, because I think this person has done a lot of soul searching, has gone within, has been a hermit. So they've been in hermit mode for a while. I do think things might be a little different with this person, but I do get a sense that this person is very sexually attracted to you. So if that's not something that you want right away, definitely communicate that to this person. But I do feel like you guys will be getting communication from this person soon. And it's probably something that you've been wanting for a while, and maybe you have been trying to manifest for a while and it just didn't happen. So I think the more detached that you are, and the more that you're in this kind of great, happy feminine energy, wise nature, loving, sensual energy, I think that's drawing in this person even more. And the fact that you guys picked carnelian, I'm sorry I didn't talk about carnelian earlier, but carnelian is all about self-assurance, growing in confidence, and being able to persevere despite the challenges that you might be facing. And I think that is kind of representative of this connection in general. It's like you guys probably have faced some challenges or some anxiety, and you just felt like it was never the right time maybe, and things just never seemed to work out. And this is about sticking to what it is you really, really want. So if this is something that you still want, just commit to it, stick to it. And I think in the end, you will be able to manifest the relationship that you want and the relationship that you deserve with this person. Because as I can see, it's already coming in. So that's all I have for you, pile 2. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you in a future video. Thanks, bye. Hi, pile 3. This is for those of you who chose the rhodonite crystal card pile. Let's get into reading about who is your secret admirer. Okay. Now, to get started, I pulled 3 tarot cards. I'm going to read those first to get a feel for who this person is and the situation. I feel like this person is someone that you guys... Okay, there's 2 scenarios here, so whichever one you feel resonates. I feel like either this is someone that has told you already that they admire you or have feelings for you, and you denied them, and then they kind of went into hiding and kept it a secret and were really upset about that. Or, vice versa, this is someone who you have had feelings for and have told that you had feelings for, that did not reciprocate those feelings, or at least did not tell you that they had feelings. But I do get that they did. It was just kept a secret because they weren't ready to be vulnerable with you, and they were kind of denying whatever it is that you and them had. Or not wanting to express it. So I feel like this person still has feelings. I think you would probably know who this person is. They definitely still have feelings. They're just very, very closed off. Emotionally, they don't want to express, they don't want to be vulnerable, they feel like a crab. Yeah, let me show you these cards. So we had the Judgment card, the Moon card. So they feel like this crab, and the Moon card is trying to like scare people off with their claws, like, hey, I don't have emotions, no emotions here, like, back away. And I think it's because they feel kind of emotionally unstable, and they're kind of afraid that, like, at this point, if they express themselves, nothing is going to come of the situation. They're just going to end up empty-handed again. And it's probably because they've had that happen to them before in their past. I think they have maybe like an ex that they got dumped by an ex or something, and they could never recover from this. Like, they just felt so embarrassed and so ashamed of the situation. They didn't feel good about themselves, and they've been stuck in this kind of Four of Cups energy where they're just like, I'm not good enough for anyone, everyone's just gonna leave me sort of situation. So if this is someone that did kind of reject you or deny you in the past, I don't think it was personal. I don't think it had anything to do with you. I think they just felt really shitty. Sorry, YouTube. They felt really bad about themselves, and they just couldn't get their self-esteem and confidence up enough to feel like they were ready to be in a relationship or ready to expose their feelings. But I do think they have feelings for you still, and they want to express it. But I mean, yeah, I just feel like they're stuck in this kind of like hiding mode. Yeah, and if this is someone who expressed to you that they have feelings, I think now they're just really hurt by maybe the rejection from you initially, and I don't know if they would come forward because of that. We have the Virgo. Well, actually, let's get started with rhodonite, because this is the crystal you picked, but rhodonite it's an interesting crystal for this pile, but I feel like rhodonite is like a healthy relationship stone. Basically, it's like the stone you want to use for attracting a healthy romantic relationship. It's all about reciprocity, so it's all about equal give and take. So if you want like true love, this is one of the stones you would probably use to attract that, because this is about like soulmate connections, like people who are destined to be together for a long time. And I think this is the case for you and this person, where it's like you guys are probably connected on a soul level and meant to be together, but it just was like the timing was off because they were not healed from their previous situation, or you weren't healed from yours. And I think, also with this stone, it's all about God or the universe or the source energy working through people to get to you, to help heal you in some way. And I think that's what God and the universe have done through this person, is they have helped to break you open and to heal your heart through this person. And that might have come in the form of like a tower situation where things just kind of felt like they exploded or imploded, and your heart might have broken in the mix with all of this. But I think it was fated to happen. It was meant to happen for a reason, to help heal you and help to build you up so that you could be even stronger from it. And let's see, so we have the Virgo card. So this could be a Virgo that we're talking about here. You could be a Virgo. I do feel like this person has Virgo traits. I think they're not very expressive emotionally. I think they kind of watch and observe, and they analyze and they overanalyze, and they're kind of natural perfectionists, and they want to make sure that they are in control of the situation. They know everything that's going on. They're making the right decisions. They're putting their best face forward. I think it's all about, it's all about kind of like, I don't want to say like they're shallow. That's not what I'm saying, but I think a lot of it has to do with looks for this person, and that's probably has to do with the way that they were raised. They want to make sure everything on the outside looks perfect. And I think they got scared that they weren't going to look perfect in this situation, or that people were going to talk about you two, or there was something in the situation that didn't seem like, it wasn't easy. It didn't seem like it was going to be an easy match to make, and maybe that scared them off a little bit. But yeah, with Virgo, it's like they want to make sure that it's a safe bet, is what I'm getting. It's like they want to make sure that this is going to work out before they put any energy into it, any emotion into it. They want to be sure of the outcome beforehand, which we all know is impossible, but I think that could be very well what was holding them back, was their perfectionism and definitely overthinking, definitely over worrying about every little thing. I think this person is prone to anxiety, but we have healer as their light attribute, passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. Which is interesting that we have this card, because I think Virgo is known as like the healer sign as well. So this person could be a healer, they could work in the healthcare field, or they could be like a spiritual healer of some sort. I think they are very wise spiritually and have been awakened to spirituality in general, and I think you two are kind of healing each other. Like this is a very healing connection that you share with them, and I think you guys are kind of like in each other's energy a lot, even though you may not speak to this person, or if you do speak, it's probably very sparse and very like practical, logical type information that you exchange. But I think your energy and this person's energy kind of mingles and heals each other without you guys even like consciously realizing that. And it says ability to help transform pain into healing. So I think that was the purpose of this person in your life. I think this person was supposed to come into your life to transform pain into healing, and that might have been, by causing that pain, by causing that pain, you were able to heal yourself from it. But I don't think this person actually was the source of your initial emotional pain. I think that might have been something that you've been carrying for a while, and they were just kind of like the catalyst for you to heal it. But we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So if this person, is your ex or someone who you've had a past with, I feel like this is telling me that you guys you're healing through them. Like you're releasing energy through this ex that has come into your life. Or if you guys are hung up on an ex, I feel like you need to kind of clear that energy before you could have something with this person. And in their case as well, I think they were kind of stuck on an ex, and this is all about them healing from that as well. Healing from things in your past traumas, that's the thing that's kind of blocking you guys from coming together, and I think that's the only thing that needs to be resolved in order for you guys to actually come together. I feel like you both have some sort of attachment issues. Like you might have been attached to this person and they might have been attached to their past trauma, or you could be attached to an ex and that's preventing this relationship from happening. But I do feel like this is, like I said, a destined relationship, and I feel like this is going to have some sort of resurgence and come together. So I think you guys need to both release attachments. So it's not just you and it's not just this person. You both have things you guys need to release and let go of in order for this to be healthy and come together. But we have, lastly, sexual arts. I feel like this is a very passionate and spiritual connection that you guys have, and I think you guys kind of come together and you feel like you're at home, like you guys are kind of like one together and you found like your home kind of person. But there were things in the way, and it was on purpose for you guys to heal specific aspects of yourself and to be healthy, to have this reciprocity. In order to have this healthy, loving communicative relationship, you guys needed to separate, detach, and like heal your own attachment issues before you could come together and have this. But I think this being at the end of the reading is a sign that you guys will reunite. Yeah, and I feel like, you know, it might even be relatively soon. Let me see. Actually, wait. Yeah, I do see a resurgence. It's gonna start very small. But yeah, I'd say in a matter of like 1 to 2 months, this could come in back together. It might start off a little bit passionately though, so I don't know. Be cautious of that. But that's all I have for you, Pile 3. If you liked it, please leave me a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you in a future reading. Thanks. Bye.